All right. I don't remember exactly what we were doing last time. Let's see. What are we gonna do? This is very bright on my screen right now. It's kind of beautiful, actually. So we met Metcalf, who we have determined is, in fact, what's his name? Oh, hey, we made it up here. Interesting. Okay. Whatever this is. What is this place? The citizen has a baby swaddled up and nestled inside their voluminous coat and is singing them a soft lullaby in a language you don't know. Are you here to see the factor too? You're in for quite the wait, I fear. The man naps, awaiting his place in the queue. Interesting that we have the choice to leave him alone. We just got here from Cloud Pine Oblast. Held on as long as we could, but this winter finally did us in. Lots of folks like us in this town, or so I heard. Just hoping the factor can sort us out. She's got bones or prosthetics, maybe? I can't tell. You hungry? Somehow I've gotten enough supplies with me for 2 people, even though I'm traveling alone. It's weird. There's stuff in me pack I don't remember packing. The citizen is remonstrating with a guard, waving a scrap of pink paper. You don't understand. It's these new numbers. See, my ticket says 144, but now they're telling us every 10 is a 6. So it's actually 144, or what? 36 plus 44? 70, is it? Oh, and count the bloody zero, see? Only a wizard could make sense of it. Now I've been waiting for 2 hours already to see the factor, and I just want to know. This guard is occupied trying to stop the waiting room descending into chaos. Citizen, I've told you, the royal factor is very busy. Your ticket will be called in the order it was. They jerk their head around to yell at someone across the room. Oi, over there, I told you to sit down. I've got my eyes on you. Now, citizen, like I was saying. And we just skip the queue. If your number's been called, you may speak to the factor. If not, you must stay downstairs. Now please stop bothering me. This stocky middle-aged woman is methodically entering numbers into a ledger. She does not look up. Your ticket, please. Make up a number. Number 53. She continues writing, eyes fixed on her book. Why, Citizen Yaved, you've changed a great deal since I saw you last week. For instance, your missing leg has grown back. Finally, she looks up at you over her spectacles. Her expression is surprisingly kind. Now, it's very frustrating to be kept waiting like this. I imagine you've come a long way. But we've just had another wave of evacuees from Cloud Pine, and every one of them needs a proper bed. So you're not the only one who has urgent business with the Royal Factor today, see? The Royal Factor continues writing, her little wire-rimmed spectacles perched upon her nose. I'm afraid you'll just have to wait your turn, citizen, downstairs. Show passport. Mikhail sent me. He says hello. She examines you properly for the first time. Misha sent you? Well, why didn't you say so? Mr. Guile, hold all tickets, please. Now let's have a look at this passport. It's really not a bad likeness, is it? He's captured your nose perfectly. She hands the passport back to you. You'll be wanting a travel permit then. I believe I can help, but given your unconventional means of arrival, I will require just a teensy little test of your loyalty. One hand washes the other, see? What did you have in mind? Some days ago, a goods caravan was ambushed in the Yansk while on its way to Ferropolis. The only survivor died of their wounds before they could tell us the culprit. Currently, all my militia squads are tied up, keeping order in the city, so a proper retrieval mission will have to wait. But there was one particular item in that caravan that we just can't do without. What you're looking for is a royal freight capsule with a chest inside. It should be somewhere northwest of here in the forest beyond the farmlands. The factor smiles maternally. If you can bring me the contents of that chest, I think you and I will have a very fruitful relationship. Okay. Okay, so now we know what to do. We have to go to the farmlands to the northwest, which would be this way. Nope. What is going on? Are the magnets messing up my compass? Okay, so it's the forest that way. I see. Okay. 10 coins. That's not bad. What do these people have to say? Every bloody time, I swear by the king, I spend more ticks waiting than actually hauling. Don't they know we've got targets to meet? Last week, it was a cipher gone kaput. The week before, a spilled wagon full of dead sky squid. What's next? Rains of piss? These people are upset. Forced to wait all the time. This is always the worst part. Even an adept of the machinist guild must be assayed like anyone else. The commands of our king are enforced without fear or favor. This guard is holding some kind of long, thin metal wand. It connects wires to the machine beside him. They point it at you as you approach. You there, citizen, stay where you are. Anyone entering for Operis must be assayed for corruption by order of the king. Now say ah. Ah. The guard deftly pokes a wand inside your mouth, holding it there for a few seconds and waves it up and down your body while the machine emits little chirps and warbles. You folks really know how to give a warm welcome. They give you a hairy eyeball. You're free to pass, citizen. Get moving before I arrest you for gross impudence. Edict. Behave thyself. Okay, I've already... That's just the basic guards. Fearsome thing, ain't it? Don't worry, this one's on our side. But one word from me and it'll go at you like a wild beast, so get in line like everyone else. What is that machine? One of the Clockwork King's most fearsome servants, a Clockwork Myrmidon. Meant to be more loyal than any human soldier, but if you've been in the countryside, you know how that turned out. The guard grins. Guess you'll be dealing with muggins here for a week bit longer, eh? This is my favorite area so far. I really like it. Nothing to see here, mate. Just a few incorruptible defenders of the realm rusting for a tick or two. Something about you catches the guard's attention. They examine you, then lean closer and lower their voice. You look like the daredevil sort. Sellsword, am I right? Swell sword, am I wrong? Explorer, maybe? Plenty of spare equipment in the Royal Militia military stuff, and we ain't getting paid for 3 weeks running. 50 coin will get you into the armory over there. How about it? I come across all kinds of treasures on my travels. Me owing you a favor would be far more valuable. The guard scoffs. Maybe so, but a worm in the hand is worth 2 in the ground. Times like this, I'll stick to reimbursement I can see and touch. Do I have... I have a delusion. How much does this raise my charm? I do need more might. And charm is locking me out of more things right now, though. I'm gonna get might, though. I can pay for this. You and the guard 50 coins. Pleasure doing business. I'll unlock the supply house for you. Thanks. Rusty armor. Rusted suit of armor. Though the equipment has seen better days, it will stop a sword strike in a pinch. Many of the brigands and rogues of the Skyrealms loot questionable equipment from the old God War battlefields. Fine ore. Nice. Okay, that was actually well worth the cost. I don't know how much money I have right now. $151. Oh, I'm fine. Let's scoot on over here. Looks like an interesting landmark. It's because it is an interesting landmark. So I do have, there was one spot I remember that was locked. Or not locked, but it was like a door I couldn't break through. I'll probably want to look into that. I think it was at the very start of this area. I don't remember the specifics though. Yeah, let me in. Oh, iron ore, okay. Okay, interesting landmark. There we go. Shurikens. Can I just go in here, or do I need a key? Needs a key. Okay. Okay, so the capsule must be somewhere in these woods, right? There we go. Okay, this one's going to be hard, but we should be able to do it. Or I can just break it. Needs 6 might. Doesn't matter. Gained an elixir of regen. Dorman turns you away. You need 25 charm to talk your way in. Do I not have 25 charm? Dang. Okay. Oh no, not enough mana. It's down here. She raises her eyebrows as something about you has caught her attention. Welcome, cousin. It's a pleasure to meet you. You came here to buy spells, I presume? I can tell you're not with the king, so I don't mind doing business. He can't hear us here. They think they can stop me selling magic. Imagine, me of all people. I'm older than the king, and I'm better at magic, too. Yes, I'd like to do business. Let's trade. Immolation incantation, elixir spellcast. Shoots a fireball at enemies, damaging them and causing them burn damage over time. The ability to immolate the air. Oops. The ability to immolate the air itself is cause for concern. Some scholars speculate that a powerful miscast could spread through the air, setting the whole sky realms ablaze. I don't really need the elixir spellcast. What do I want to sell? Nothing. May I ask you a question? A question, of course, cousin. I don't mind. Number sign. This building is enchanted. We can speak freely here. Who are you? I'm a high sage, the last of a long line of heredity. My father sat council with the highest leaders of old Cardova, but perhaps I'm revealing my age too much. Was that all you wanted to know? What's your name? I have no name. My father was the same in his mother before. The second born was always the successor. Without a name, I can't be written into runes, and as a result, I'm immune to a great many curses and spells, particularly cipher magic. So unlike most idiots on this island, my memories have never been fucked with. I can tell if someone has had their memories forgotten, you know. That's why I took an interest in you. Was that all you wanted to know? What is the Clockwork King? The king? I suppose you could think of him like a sort of cluster of powerful curses and seals. That kind of magic used to be banned, back when this land was known as Cardova. Tell me of old Cardova. The stories I could tell of this land as it was in my youth, I don't know where to begin. The entire landscape changed after that accursed city dropped anchor, even in the weather. Things were slower back then. Whenever there was a shortage of food, families would band together to produce a necessary offering to the mother goddess. Everyone knew each other. Tell me of the old gods. The king erased almost all memory of the mother goddess and her 2 daughters. But when I was younger, their names commanded an unrivaled power and respect. The legend goes that the goddess became pregnant of the mind and birthed her 2 twins out of her ears. To her elder daughter, who was born of the moon, she gave the mountains in the northeast. To her younger daughter, who was born of the sun, she gave the bluffs to the south, where the corruption now runs rampant. When the king arrived, the mother goddess suffered a slow death, emaciated and forgotten by all but a handful. Her sacrifices could only slow her decline. We buried her in secret, and her twins scattered into hiding. That's all I needed to know. Good day to you. So she knows when people's memories have been erased. I wonder if I could have used her knowledge to determine if Metcalf was Frost, maybe? If I didn't put it together myself? Is this the wreck? Just a mana potion and the Xanthosic Bomb. What? The game instantly saved when I did that. What is a Xanthosic Bomb? Where is it? It's not in my inventory. Acquisition journal, cartography landmark. Huh. I don't know where that went in my inventory. Oh, here we go. Xanthosic bomb. Enhanced further through the mysterious of alchemy. The yellow powder in this vessel will explode with considerable force when agitated or thrown. Okay. I don't think I can get up there. Then what is this? What is this place? Why is this here? If only for the bombs, I guess? Interesting. Not enough mana. I knew that. Okay, so this is not where I thought it was. I like the music in this little spot, though. Okay, so we're still looking for something in these woods beyond the farmlands. Library of Untruth, this way to Quill. Alright, let's look at all of these. Oh, those are completed. Oops. Safe passage. Lost Royal Freight Capsule somewhere in the countryside northwest of Ferropolis. I mean, this is the northwest. So, again, is it maybe here? Come on. There we go. Okie doke. Is this it? Pickled head. Okay, this was it. His withered face is frozen in the look of igneous vexation, while his eyes, rolled back fully into their sockets, gazing into some eternal brinescape of the mind, resemble hard-boiled eggs. Gross. All right, so we found what we needed. I'm going to turn in all my cipher charts and stuff over here. Sure, I'll take the ammunition. Why not? Not that I ever really need to use it. He's already no doubt discerned. My presence on this island is a matter of utmost secrecy. The Inquisition is sorely in a want of up-to-date intelligence from the Clockwork Kingdom, whereas the Academy has cartographic expertise and bottomless need for funding. So a deal was struck, and here I am playing buddy espionage. I'd rather get tenure for this. Or I better get tenure for this. About these cipher charts I'm making. I have cipher charts to hand in. Excellent. These will do nicely. The detail here is impressive. Please take it as recompense. And it looks like you've completed an entire map region. Well done. I'll throw in some extra coin for your efforts. Farewell. All right, sick. We have all this stuff up here. Okay, and now because we spoke to him, I think we're starting to get the actual map fill out that we need. Awesome. All right, let's teleport back, and now I can speak to what's her name again? The Factor. And get my little travel permit. That'll be nice. The royal factor glances up at you over a little wire rimmed spectacles. Did you find the cargo, citizen? I'm afraid I have no time for you otherwise. Dump the pickled head on her desk. Friend of yours? The factor raises her eyebrows and lets out a low whistle. Not personally, but we should thank him nonetheless. After all, he's just saved both your head and mine, see? What's so important about this head anyway? The factor maintains an impenetrable poker face. That would be Chairman Duncan, an inimitable first leader of the Machinist Guild. Apparently, our king is convinced that he possessed some critical knowledge of the correct path forward for the kingdom. Ever since he died, the guild's been trying to wrinkle it out of his brain. In the meantime, given the current instability, the Majesty has decreed that the head be removed to Ferropolis and put on display for public veneration to bolster morale, see? She pats the glass jar gently and smiles at you. I don't know about you, but I feel better already. It's about that travel permit. Yes, let's get you sorted, shall we? She produces an official-looking parchment and begins filling it in. Not to worry, this will stand up to scrutiny. After all, it's quite real. So how do you know Mikhail? Seems like you owe him quite the favor. The factor's quill does not stop moving. An interesting theory, citizen, but I'm afraid I do not comment on idle speculation. Besides, she stamps the parchment and gives you a bright smile. If anyone owes Misha a favor, I'd say it's you, see? Well, I believe all is in order here. The gate bridge will be open to you now. Send my love to Misha, won't you? Yay! We got the travel permit. All right, let's see. Where to go next? Where to go next? I guess I have the passport document, so I could just go open the travel gate. Yeah, maybe I'll go do that real quick, and then I'll talk to Misha. Oh, I don't have enough mana. I should really remember to touch the thing every single time I warp back. Could I have gotten in there from that? Oh, well. Didn't need to. Nice. Elixir of regen. Eh. There we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Where do I want to go? Oh. Okay, actually, that's not too bad for me. Let's see. Yes, I want to go over here to the woods, I think, and then across this bridge, maybe. Actually, this will bring me to Misha first. I want to go over here. Yes, this is where I want to go. Okay. And then this will bring us to the guard tower, I think. Yes. No! Damn it. That was so close. That could have been bad. Alright, well, it's fine. I'll just rush my way back over. It's right over here anyway, so I'm not really losing any time. Where are we headed? Over here. Yes, this is it, I think. I had more mana. Be nice to have. Not a need to have, just a nice to have. Green's Traveler, I'm sorry, but if you're a clockwork citizen looking for refuge in the Apostatic Union, you're going to need an Apostatic Union passport to cross Gate Bridge. Lots of folks have been trying to flee the chaos of the Clockwork King. This Gate Bridge has been designated to help Union folk, and only Union folk, make the crossing. Nobles in Hallishire reckon the place has enough problems without an influx of refugees. I've got a passport right here. Seal looks good. I'm not seeing any signs of magical forgery. Yep, you can pass. Okay, so this was the Apostatic Union passport. But this is not the same area as the one... Huh. This is not the same area I had been to before with the gate bridge that was like doing a puzzle. So this must be a slightly different place. Myrmidons are strong. All right. Go over here and just collect what we can collect. Oh my god, for real. Holy smokes. How am I rolling so poorly? It's fine, there is a lockpick on the ground somewhere. I can go pick up a golden lockpick. Alrighty. Ooh, corruption. That's not bueno. We don't like that at all. Ooh, delusion points. Parrying buckler. Oh my god. A tiny shield designed to skillfully deflect attacks rather than absorb them makes parry timing more forgiving. Such bucklers are seldom seen on the Isles. This one seems to have been handmade for a warrior of great finesse. Hell yeah. That is sick. Oh, what? Where does it go? What? Oh. I've had like a extra inventory the whole time. That's sick. Okay, I had no idea. Cool. Okay. There's no reason not to wear that. That's dope. I love that. I'm just activating this lift so that we can have it active. And that's the castle. Yeah. Oh, okay. I know where this is. Nice. Drink a potion, maybe. Get some health back. Drink some mana. Ooh, yeah. Take some lockpicks. Why not? This is cool. Okay. Well, that worked out for us. Parrying buckler. That's so exciting. Granted, parries in this game are kind of unnecessary, but they like feel like a completely superfluous mechanic, but it's cool that they exist. I mean, one of the things with like combat design in games like this, one of the reasons why parries are so good in Souls is that there's like a genuine reason to want to do them, which is you get riposte, but also you shut down enemy offense, which is like really powerful in the ebb and flow of that game. Whereas here, like, you have so many options. You have so many options to stopping offense and just like completely nullifying it. You can just easily nullify it with movement. Like, you don't even need to dodge. You just literally just move out of the way. So it's just like sort of irrelevant. At least just a little bit. Parrying, I mean. But that's fine. What's over here? Have I already examined this place? I think I might have. This woman is in her late middle age, perfectly inconspicuous but for her bright red lipstick. She looks up from a stack of papers to inspect you through half-moon glasses. Can I help you, dearie? Do you keep your voice down? The mechapeds are provoked by sound. Sorry, the what? Mechapeds, dearie. They stay snuggled away most of the time. If I were to scream, they'd come scurrying out hungry for blood. But I'm sure you wouldn't give me any cause for that, Now, can I help you find anything? What is this place exactly? A rather dreary archive, I'm afraid, run by Blessed Machinist Guild. it should be run by the Blessed Machinist Guild. Before the God War, this was a chapel to one of those dreary Wiccan deities. Now it stores official records for the Clockwork King, most of which will put you straight to sleep. Do you get many visitors? You're the first in a while, dearie. I don't mind admitting it. Gets a bit lonely out here, but at least the machines keep me company. Perhaps one day they'll replace me with a machine, huh? Hopefully only after I've earned my pension. Can I look through your records? That depends, dearie. Documents can be accessed from the reading room upstairs as long as you have the right paperwork. What kind of paperwork do I need? Usually we'd want a specific permit from the Clockwork King for whatever records you wish to see. Occasionally Its Majesty grants general permits, but we don't see those too often. Does that make sense? Very well, I understand. Do you have anything about Darkstar mercenaries? She consults a ledger. Let me see. You're in luck, dearie. We have an issue of the Royal Dispatch that mentions the group. It's public material, so you won't need any permit. You'll find it on one of the lecterns in this room. Just don't try to tamper with it, otherwise the Mechapedes will be very angry. That's all I wanted to know. I'll stop making noise and leave you alone. Dispatch number 486, Trader Frost at last. The infamous traitor Caxton Frost, an esteemed archaeologist who spurned the Clockwork Kingdom to become a barbarous outlaw, has officially been declared dead by Its Majesty the Clockwork King, hereby turning the final page upon a catalog of villainy so base as to shock and astound the patriotic citizen. In a proclamation dated year 27, month 4, day 31, Its Majesty ordained that, though no remains have been recovered, reports of Mr. Frost's death are now sufficiently numerous and royal auguries sufficiently concordant as to establish to the high degree of likelihood that the scoundrel is no more. Born in the 16th year ante-rex to Canton Frost, née Spatchcock, a shipwright formerly of Lundel and Gloria Frost, an arms maker likewise of Lundel, in which what is now Progress, Istric Oblast. Mr. Frost excelled at both archaic letters and modern sciences. Following intensive studies in Biona, he became a pioneer of the new school of technoarchaeology, by which these two disciplines are combined so that the wonders of the ancient world may be resurrected for the advancement of all humankind. Among Mr. Frost's most marvelous adventures were the discovery and inventory and wreck of the Crimson Library, the recovery of the so-called Embalmer's Testament from the tomb of the charlatan god, the conclusive identification of an ancient weather divination shrine in the Breathless Lands, functioning restoration of a menagerie of Emberian animal automatons, and several perilous excavations upon subnubular islands, some at altitudes as low as 200 fathoms. Though frequently courted by the ladies of the kingdom, he insisted that his love was only for his country, by which device he deterred many admirers, while making others only more ardent. In year 16 of the Clockwork Era, at the age of 33, Mr. Frost was named a hero of the Clockwork Kingdom for his leadership of the royal expedition to the Underlands. He said honor also being awarded posthumously to his chief etherist Magda Chowdhury. See dispatches Passum. Despite catastrophic and unforeseeable impairment of their craft and equipment, which is now suspected to have been early exploit of the hated saboteur, Mr. Frost and Dr. Chowdhury prevailed in salvaging the expedition with minimal casualties and carried back many prizes of lost Emberia, including diverse items once used for ritual purposes. Alas, scarcely 2 years later, Mr. Frost would repay those honors by defecting to the defeatist entity, known to its dupes as the Apostatic Union, and soon afterward making covenant with the band of ruthless sellswords known as the Darkstar Company, among whom he was known as the Professor. 'Twas said by former colleagues that he had been envious of the riches awarded by the entity to its most loyal minions and oft complained for want of such baubles. However, this defection availed him little, for the largest fortune ever attached to his bad name was the price posted upon his head by the polymaths of the entity, which in time grew sufficient for the Archduke's ransom. Among his crimes were accounted the robbery of priceless treasures from the Astral College in Biona, the slaughter of hostages at the siege of Sarakolko, and the sinking of the merchant freighter Poppin J with many innocents aboard. Disunity being the inevitable wage of ambition, the Dark Stars at last turned upon each other, with many slain by the fraternal blade, and the whole company presently scattered to the winds. Thereafter nothing more was heard of Mr. Frost, save sundry reports that he had been murdered by his partners in depravity, possibly due to a dispute over the affections of their leader Vela Callis, with whom Mr. Frost has been said to have been infatuated. The proclamation of month 4, day 31 will permit Mr. Frost's remaining family to claim a royal pension that was hitherto denied them, for Its Majesty has further determined following a rigorous investigation that they were bore no blame for their wayward relatives' misdeeds, and therefore warrant an exception to the usual rule that no citizen may profit by the actions of a traitor, notwithstanding any countervailing evidence that may emerge hereafter. Mr. Frost is survived by his older sister Maggie and by his younger twin sisters Liberty and Audacity. This week's commendations. Citizen Literacy commendation is award for every fortnight to the first 6 readers to send a correct solution to our regular word puzzle. Hester Chatterjee, Marduk Maguire, J. Jashimir Yarbo, G. Mishkin, Carmen Q. Lasco, O. Mishkin. The puzzle setter was Armistice Wu, junior chromatologist. NB, members of the Blessed Machinist Guild may send in their solutions to be checked, but are not eligible for commendation. Intriguing. Intriguing. Very curious. Okay. Well, that was neat. Is there any reason to explore around here? Not really. Okay. We will just head. I want to go to that one. I want to head to the place that looked like it was leading to like Quill. I don't know. I thought we found another area that looked like it was headed. Yeah, it's over there. Okay. Let's do this. Zoop. How did I die from that? I thought this spell was supposed to make me immune to fall damage. I mean, it's not a big deal. I can just heal myself, but yeesh. Brutal, huh? She nods. A noble sentiment for sure, but the road... Yeah, we know. Thank you. Literally already said that. Okay, let's talk to Misha real quick. So you're not dead, staying out of trouble, yes? Never mind. I mean, we could go to Hellshire, right? And then I'll just use the thing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Hellshire. Nation never goes inland in the clock. Yep. Let's go. Alright, so we just wait, and then... Or I guess I could have just gone over there. That's fine. All right. Something has changed. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know why it says that. Where was the guard booth, I guess, to the Apostatic Union? Or not the Apostatic Union, the Clockwork Kingdom? Is that it over there? I don't remember. What is the something has changed? What does that mean? That worries me deeply. Scrumming Godlet. Sure, we'll take it. Thank you. Oh, it's over here. Okay. We should be able to get in and out now. Did enemies get stronger? Is that what it's trying to tell me? I don't think so. Nope. I don't think they got stronger. 119 coins. Alright, let's head over here. See if we can get in now that we have our passport. Hand over your travel permit for inspection. He examines your permit through a magnifying glass, then punches commands into a machine. You notice tufts of cotton protruding from his ears. Suddenly, the machine screeches like a god's nail being dragged across the chalkboard of your soul, and your stomach twists as if you're falling from a great height. After several minutes, the guard removes his earplugs. Its Majesty says you may pass. Long live the Clockwork King. Yay! We did it. Okay, so we unlocked, and we gained a remarkable treasure. Why did we gain a remarkable treasure from that? That's weird. Oh, okay. Keep moving. Sorry to bother you. Okay, so we made it over here. We opened the gates to the Clockwork Kingdom. Good for us. What's over here? What is this? Just another Myrmidon? Yeah, nothing we can interact with, though. Interesting. I guess I can go to Ferropolis now, right? And we know what we need to do for Frost. We need to get into... I say get into... We need to go to... We need to go to Ferropolis, and then we need to check out the Corrupted Land. So... Interesting. Sorry, I was just feeling the way the dodge actually interacted with my run. So I guess if we go up here, maybe we'll be able to use the elevator now, because even if the investigation happened, we got the permit to go through. Let us see. The investigation seems to have kind of gone nowhere. Okay, lift is closed due to investigation still. Okay. That's fine. We'll just head over there. I wish the UI on the right side of the screen was a little bit more Dark Souls layout so that I could just at a glance remember which direction to push to alter certain things. Because it is just the Dark Souls UI. Like, you press the directional button that corresponds to each type, and then it will just cycle through them. And it's not like you can go, like, particularly faster. There's no, like, forward and back for each one. It's just you always cycle forward, just like Souls. But that's fine. All right, so hey, we're heading to Ferropolis now, which is pretty exciting. And we got our go-ahead to go here. And we have been allowed into the city. Yay! This looks like an interesting landmark. You love to see it. My map has been updated. Perfect. What's this? An old phone booth that doesn't work anymore? What's over here? This is a weapons store. They sniff the air. They stink of the countryside about you. If I'm to judge, dangerous place. Well, citizen, you've come to the right shop. My name's Jazimir. I sell things that kill. I'm interested in buying some weaponry. They tap a large ledger on their counter. What do you need for? I have to keep records, see, in case the king comes knocking. Murder, manslaughter, you know, crimes in general. They give you the hairy eyeball. Always nice to have a bit of levity in here. Just tell me what to write, won't you? I'm a guard for one of those big roaming workshops. They scribble in the ledger. You work the land ships? You're braver than I am, citizen. If you ask me, buildings should stay still. You watch out for saboteurs, huh? Now I just need your name, occupation, and place of residence. You invent some plausible fake details. Something tells you it would be unwise to tell the truth. Yachimir sniffs the air deeply. Aha, the landship guard. You ain't dead, so I guess I didn't sell you a duff weapon. What can I do for you? Why do you have to keep all those records? His Majesty understands that folk needs protection sometimes, but with the saboteur creeping about, we can't be too careful. He could be secretly buying up weapons and building his own army or smuggling them out to the Apostatic Union for coin. Truth be told, if the saboteur needs weapons, I'm sure you can get them elsewhere. Still, rules are rules. I'm just glad I ain't having supply problems. The poor old Quarshi, the Clothier. For whatever reasons, the king's turning out more weapons than we know what to do with. What else can I do for you? All right, let's see. Rusty Greatsword, weightless glove. A glove imbued with gravity-defying gem that can help negate fatigue during combat. The damage penalty from attacking with low stamina is less severe when worn, makes weapon feel light as a feather. Okay, I can finally sell some stuff. Excellent. I would gladly like to sell all of my throwing knives because as nice as they are to have, they're not very necessary. Oh, I didn't even need to sell all of them. That's amazing. I'm going to make a ton of money off this. I can sell 200's worth of them. These are a really great source of cash, actually. Wow. All right, what else do they have? Just throwing knives, shuriken, weightless glove, rusty greatsword. Greatswords are slow, brutal weapons and can cleave and smash through anything they connect with. This one, mind you, seems to be more rust than sword at this point. Not necessary. A studded suit of armor. Outlaws in the Skyrims will often enhance their equipment with crude studs and spikes so that their bodies can serve as brutal weapons. That could be good. 30 armor plus 20 attack. I don't really get hit often, so having more attack is good. Sure. Why not? Okay, and I can't upgrade anything else. Emberian sword I really want. Don't care about Emberian bow. Fine daggers, whatever. I'll never wear the helms because I like the helm outfit that I have currently. So plate armor, 40 armor plus 20 defense, 30 armor plus 20 attack. This might be best for me right now. It's really solid. Okay. What about the clothier? Clothier. Shopkeeper appears very anxious, harried by many problems. No, and for the 6th time, no, we do not yet have any sky blubber coats in stock. I have petitioned, I am petitioning, I will petition. They look at you properly for the first time. Oh, King's mercy, forgive the impromptu grammar lesson, citizen. I mistook you for a regular. Everything's in such a world today. I'm Quarshi, clothier and armorer to the citizens of Veropolis. Right now, I have more orders than I can fill, but if you want something that's not out of stock, let's see what you got for sale. Scruffy attire, plus 10 regen. Interesting. I definitely want to buy clockwork furnishings. I'll buy the attire. I'll buy the silk thread. That's fine. That's alchemy, resources. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oof. Let's see. Where do we want to go? I don't want to talk to any of these people yet. I also want to look for a home point just so that we can have one in town. And I'm honestly a little bit shocked that we haven't found one yet. It's a little bit wacky to me that there hasn't been one here. Okay. Oh, this was the clothier. Let's go to the weapon shop and use the forge. Oh, I can't. Okay, here we go. 15 armor, 20 regen. Finely woven garments that lend their wearer an air of respectability. The denizens of the Apathetic Union place a high value on appearances, so shopkeepers should look upon you more favorably. Okay. Fine. Resplendent attire. Splendid garment woven in the latest Riovan fashion. Someone with such exquisite taste is sure to be taken seriously. Okay. Okay, so that was a good, solid upgrade for us immediately. Okay, so where is there a home point in here? There is. Excellent.